deciso di presentare il loro progetto in inglese, mi dovete. Ti lascio il microfono.
Vi sistemate che vi faccio una bella fotina? Dove?
Adesso arrivo.
La faccio così.
So, we are the India 9761 Rocketry team, and we are here at Cansat Italy 2022 to present our bid set. We are 6 students from 14 to 18 years old. We have in common the passion for space. This is our coach, Vijay, that is entering in our plane, the India 9761. That is the plane that named our team, and we all flew on it. And there is us. The software engineer Riccardo is from Torino, and today is missing because he's doing the finals of the Math Olympics. Ariana from San Marino, Tommaso from Rovigo, Alessandro from Bologna, Lucio from Ancona, and there is me from Reggio Emilia. The first problem to solve was the distances between us, and we don't have school support behind the project, so we worked in our free time, and we continue with this project, not because this is easy, but because this is hard. And we want to arrive when no team has been before.
Since we were young, our parents have always supported us with projects and activities often organized by ISA or ACME, such as cube activities where we experimented with the senses deprivation,
and underwater activities that simulates the EVA training.
We even done the space camp with a simulated journey to Mars in a planetary, and we programmed some robot to walk on a Mars surface. Obviously, it's a simulated way. on our last mission, the fly at 0G with Francesco, our commander, our airplane commander, we get in touch with the concept, and we decided to participate here in 2022. So last year we decided to participate in concept, and we experimented the 0G fly on an airplane.
Besides the first mission, the second one is based on a long-term telemetry system and is supported by a long-term energy source.
Because we decided to simulate an interplanetary satellite, we get in touch with the problem that the energy from stars can power with the satellite with solar panel. So we decided to use another power system, a radioactive power system that is called tritium power battery. So we use tritium that emits better radiation. This radiation, when it gets when it hits the fluorescent material, produces lights that is captured by the solar panel, and this solar panel transforms this energy in this light energy in electric energy, and we estimated then based on the decay time of tritium that with this battery we can power our Cansat for maybe 30 years. Our mission goals was to build a telemetry system for receiving data on a ground station, and our energy source, our nuclear power. This nuclear power, we get this nuclear power using chemical lights, because for the Cansat use we can launch radioactive materials, so we simulated the tritium light with the chemical lights. This is the sensor that we use. We have environmental sensor and dynamic sensor. The environmental sensor is a BME 280 that measures temperature, humidity, and pressure, and even altitude with a barometric formula that is not corrected for the temperature, because we are expected to reach maybe 1,000 meters, so there's no problem with the temperature correction. And we even have the dynamic data given by AMQ 6050 that we have a 6 DOF, 6 axis, 3 for accelerometer, 3 for gyroscope.
For the data recording system, we have an onboard system on the Cansat, an SD module connected to Arduino Nano Every, and at the ground base a telemetry with a LoRa module on board on the Cansat SX1262, and another at the ground station.
This is our Cansat system that is divided in 3 layers. The first layer that we see is the sensor module. So we have the GY 521, the BME, and the SD module. Then in the second layer we have the transmission module with the LoRa. And in the last one, we have the Arduino Every. This is the main core of our Cansat. This is our powering system, the nuclear power. So we have an amorphous solar panel and the chemical lights, and obviously the power cable that comes from amorphous solar panel. Then this is the layer, the battery open. So we have the solar panel, the chemical lights, and another solar panel, and it's all and this is our battery layer. Okay. We have the first problem that we had to solve. Was the choice of the solar panel, because a normal crystalline solar panel is very efficient in high light environment, but not in low light. And because our chemical lights produces a very little light, we have to choose an amorphous solar panel. This amorphous solar panel is flexible and more powerful in low light ambient. So this panel with chemical lights is connected with a lithium battery that store the energy produced by the panel and serves to power all the Cansat system. Then we have to choose the chemical lights because we can't use the gypsum light, and we have tested before with the gypsum light, and then we choose the chemical lights. So we compared the power emitted by the solar panel with the gypsum light, and then with the green, and then with the other chemical lights. So we decided to choose a final test, the green one, the green chemical lights, because it's very similar. The power output with these lights is very similar with the solar panel mounted with gypsum light. So we have an output of 1.9 volt and 0.15 ampere.
These are the energy drain and charge sources data. This is the battery we use on the Cansat. It charges in 12 hours, so the Cansat can transmit data to the ground station every 12 hours. On 26 March 2022, we tested the first version of the Cansat, and only the BME 280 system and the I-521 were working, but the launch was a success.
And here's the launch with our homemade vector, the Denim Heavy. We built this rocket last year, and we launched it with our satellite on board for testing all the systems, apart the LoRa that with 7 motors.
The Denim has 7. The Denim has 7 solid fuel rods.
These are the data we had yesterday and the costs.
The flight data we measured, all the temperatures are measured obviously by our environmental sensor, the DMH180, and we get the apogee at 917 meters. These all data are recorded by our altimeter, barometric altimeter, and obviously the acceleration by the gyroscope. I want to thank ACME because it helped us with the project. We have all the launch complex of the camp where we launched rocket by ACME. So I want to thank Viger, our coach, our families, and thanks for the support.
What about the outreach activity?
Our outreach is basically from the ACME site, the ACME web pages like Facebook, Instagram. Then me and Tommaso, we have 2 YouTube channels, respectively Alamore Technology and Astronomic Sciences Corporation. So in this channel we explained the project that we done with Cansat, and the next week Tommaso is going to bring the Cansat at school for presenting it to his ICT teacher.